Dang, it's been a while since I was doing solo, man. All right, Crack, get in here, man. Let's team it up. Existence is pain, but now I have a robot to make fun of. You know, if existence is pain, then why do you gotta inflict it as well? Like, come on, man. That's not cool. That's just not cool. You know? Do I want wreckage recycling? I don't think I actually want disintegration, so I'll take wreckage recycling. Da. True, gonna go AFK for a bit. Fair enough. Crack, are you still there, or should I start another game of my own? All right, one man it is. Wow. 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 No. I got a thought for y'all. What if I start looking for sponsorships? Would that be funny? Rhino specialist? Wait a minute. Rhino specialist. I'm on VC. Money? Yes. You should be able to just hop in my VC, correct? You are you a mod? No, you're not. That's right. Okay, hold on. Let me drag you in. Hello there. I will be with you after this round. Damn you, delay. That's actually very accurate, yeah. It's a damn you, delay moment. They already have arc lights, so my crawlers aren't going to be all that great. So what I'm going to do is form them up on a battery on one side. They do have a lot of sledgehammers, though. So I'm actually going to grab some initial snipers to help out with that. Maybe eventually I'll transition into grabbing some saber tooths. For those wondering, that is Crack's PFP. He will not be lighting up because he is staying muted. So instead, you're going to see the little mute icon in the corner, which is funny. Thank you, Zatal, for the drink. I appreciate it greatly. I'm going to lose this initial round. What the?
Nice shot.
Damn you, you almost spilled my drink again. I think I take the Phantom Ray here and throw it in the back corner. Alright, so what I do here is I start the great Immortal Rhino offensive. They went all in on Phantom Rays, but joke's on them, I got Mustangs that I can kit out to kill airborne things. And that is my strategy. You know what I really want a lot of the time on these on games, you know? Like, okay, there's one game that I actually want to sponsor me. This is gonna sound so silly, but there's actually a game that I want to sponsor me because I actually play it, you know? The only problem is I don't know how to reach out to them. I know they've done sponsorships in the past. So I need this game to sponsor me. And I'm not gonna say what it is because I haven't yet. So we'll see if we can get them to do a sponsorship at some point. Let's see, let's go ahead. Let's throw a Healy on the Rhino. But in addition, I think I'm actually going to buy up a couple more snipers, because the snipers were highly effective, and since they have a lot of airborne units, I'm going to go aerial specialization on them off the bat. And that should allow us to win this round easy. Just easy peasy, lemon McSqueezy. They're going for 2 units of level 2 fangs to counter my flank. That is some dedication. I don't even think I did that much. I have 5k exactly. Nice. Nice. We love to see it. Points? Yeah, I figured. Okay, so for the rhinos, the next thing that I need is I need some sort of immunity to burn effect. And on top of that, I need the I need armor plating and I need the splash. And I also need to actually take care of those fangs. But there's another rhino. Absorption module goes on the rhino. And let's upgrade those. This absorption module rhino goes right there. And now my rhinos get whirlwind. And now I buy a couple more marksmen because I'm diversifying. And then just for the heck of it, let me throw a missile down. Melting point. Ooh, that's spicy. They went for a melting point. That is really spicy, actually. That is real spicy. Because that does counter my rhino pretty hard, but it doesn't counter the snipers that I'm going for. And I'm going full sniper mode right now. So, yeah. Boom. Tower down. Which is fantastic. And now he only has a couple units left, so I'll just go over and take those out. There we go. All right. So, what I think I go with here is fire badgers. I know there were a lot of tempting options there, but the reason I go fire badgers is actually because they're more targets. And I think he's going to try to go for a spam. I'm going to put some range on them so they can attack from further away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give high explosives to those guys to make them a bit more of a threat. Get 1 rhino, 1 sniper. And I put the rhino there, put the sniper behind him. He went for the tank, and he went for a lone because he got storm callers. Interesting. Going for missiles, okay. So against storm callers, rhinos are actually really well suited. They're going... Ooh, that's a lot of money on missiles. Alright, if that's how we're playing, then that's how we're playing. You forget, buddy. These are Mustangs! I can make them shoot down your missiles in the future. But in addition, I got a heck of a lot of snipers. And I like me some snipers. That's another tower gone, though. So you're about to start hurting a lot. Because I'm about to take your melting point to the cleaners. Boom. Okay. Now, funnily enough, I think I lose this off of his tank. Yeah, his tank wins this for him. So arguably, that was the better option. However, Counterpoint, ignite. Laser sights. It's funny to watch the stream in the past, but hear it in the future. I feel ya. I feel ya. Okay. To counter the Sabertooth, what I really need is to take out... So what I go for here... It definitely has to be Ignite. I definitely put Ignite on these guys. But what I do from here... is more snipers. Because, yes. That's it. That's my only explanation, because yes. And I'm actually going to put the laser sight on this guy right here. So he's got range to just slaughter things. And now, I'm going to give these guys Missile Interceptor. And just to help out for this round, I'm going to throw one there. Question is, are they going to try it again? Because if they do, I just wasted their money. So that's going to suck for them. I just got to take out their shield before I can do anything, but that's fine. Snipers really help with that. But now we have Ignite. And Ignite is going to do a significant chunk of damage, I think. Yep. That thing's dead. Thanks to Ignite, baby! We love ourselves some Ignite! Now, the only problem I still really have is their Stormcallers. Their Stormcallers are starting to actually show up and hurt. But I should have... Yeah, Stormcallers are starting to show up and hurt. Okay. So I need to do a bit of an aerial offensive, I believe. Let's do a smoke bomb. I'm gonna promote you, actually, because you've been doing pretty well. Upgrade all my snipers, because god dang. Throw that down there, just to make them squirm. An elite marksman. And from there, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to buy a couple more snipers. Could you guess that before it happened, that I would be buying snipers? But in addition, I need to start investing in flight. So I'm actually going to spend the money to unlock the Phoenix. And I'm going to throw a missile down right here for the hell of it. Delicious. They got improved firepower that they can throw on something. I don't know what they're going to throw it on yet. They're doing some promotions, but I think they're actually doing too little too late, funnily. They went for another missile. Unfortunately, this one will fall right into the Mustangs. Would be odd for me. What would be odd for you? PS back. What would be so odd for you, man? I'm not seeing anything that would be odd. Unless you're talking about Odd Todd, because Odd Todd is certainly odd. Did you know about Odd Todd and how odd he is? What Crack said? Oh, the whole, like, watching the stream in the past, hearing it in the future? Yeah, I can see why that's strange for a lot of people. I really can. And ding, 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 ding. Snipers, snipers, snipers. Go burr. I think I lose this round, though. Yeah, I definitely lose this round because they have just too many fangs coming. Oh, wait. Yeah, lose that round. It would screw with my brain. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, and right here... Ooh. Definitely the extra deployment slot. Upgrade you guys, because you're actually doing quite a lot of good work right now. And now... go ahead and get myself some phoenixes. There we go. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, another unit of phoenixes. And I'm gonna go ahead and unlock a scorpion. Believe me, it does, but ain't nothing I can do about it. I can do something about it. You ready? There, now you can only hear me in stream. Haha. You can only hear me in stream now. You cannot hear me otherwise. There's no more hearing me early. You must watch the stream to know me. Otherwise, you do not get to see me. You only get to know what has occurred, So yes, I am coming to destroy you. Did you know? Did you know that I am coming to destroy you bit by bit? That you couldn't stop me, not a bit. Because I am here and you are not, and that is a win this round. Ooh, I take the Vulcans. I'm taking the Vulcans right now, and I'm taking them for a very specific reason. Because I'm putting them right on this side with range. Because they've been a pain in my backside. Oh yeah, I heard your droid 10 seconds in the past. Congratulations. You no longer are psychic. Boing, boing, boing. Nice singing, by the way. Thank you. I consider myself quite good at it, actually. I consider myself to be quite decent at singing, at my singing voice and whatnot. So, apparently, if I did sponsorships, right? By default, I'd be paid $20 a sponsorship to do a sponsored stream. In addition, I'd be paid a small amount per new user I bring in. Most of these, I'll be honest, look like bad mobile games. But you know what? Marvel Strike Force is in there, which I find hilarious. So, you know what? I might actually try one of those just for the funny. I might actually do that for the $20 and the funny. What could it hurt? Ooh. Okay. I lose that round. All right. I will start only talking to Pastroid. You mean like even when I'm not streaming? Because that would be funny. Orbital bombardment. Just freaking do it. Just orbital bombard, baby. Boom. Now, I desperately need more AoE. So I'm actually going to buy 2 more Vulcans. Put them on the right side. But I'm also going to grab a unit of Mustangs. Just for that back corner. Because they've got more Stormcallers. Remember to read the fine print. Oh, yeah, on the... yeah. Like, let me look at the campaign details real quick. Let's see. How many people can you get to play? Okay, so if I play this game on stream for like 2 hours, I get $20. That's actually pretty dang good. Sponsorship terms and advertiser terms. Oh, the advertiser terms are actually pretty simple. They're pretty good. It's just, yeah, I have the right to hype up your game for the next 30 days. That's how that goes. It has 12 pages of fine print, man. 12 pages of fine print. Like, god dang. That is actually kind of impressive how much fine print is in this. Speaking of impressive, I think I win this round narrowly. No, I lost narrowly. Dang, okay. All right. So, what I go with here is Sandworm. And the reason I'm going Sandworm is because my Sandworms can sneak right in. And I'm going to give them a Sandstorm. And now what I do is I buy mass recruitment, and I buy 4 more units of Phoenixes. 4. No more, no less. And the reason I get 4 more units of Phoenixes is because these are going to be the backbone of my next army. I will create an army of Phoenixes alone, and they will rip and tear and end everything in their path. Do not screw with the fine print. I get it, I get it, I get it. Always read it? Yeah, I know. Just say yes, here's my kidney. I know, I know. There's AFK Journey is $20 base pay plus an average of 10 per new user. MU Dark Epoch is 20 base pay plus an average of 10 per new user. Realms of Pixel is 20 plus 5. Honkai Star Rail is 14 plus 7. Zenless Zone 0 is 14 plus 3. Yikes. Royal Match is 20 plus 24. I might be only to play 1 round, maybe 2 if the first one is quick. Actually, that's really fair. These games always go longer than I think they do, man. They always go longer. I got myself a Sandstorm going. That's going to screw with the enemy. That's going to screw with their ability to do anything really effective, which is awesome. I got my Phoenixes dealing some hefty damage, actually. And what's really cool about the Phoenixes is the fact that they just keep resurrecting. So now I just need to take out each melting point in turn, like that. And now I think we're off to the races. Boom. Back in the lead. We are bringing it back, baby. Upgrade my Phoenixes, upgrade all my snipers. Hey, crawlers, nice. I'm actually gonna put range on this one. And what do I do here? I think what I do is mass recruitment, 4 more Phoenixes, because why the heck not just get more Phoenixes if it's working, and give them all shields so they're even tankier. We will be immortal, unstoppable, insurmountable. And you know what? Acidic explosion on the crawlers and a missile just to screw with him. Just to screw with him. He's got a lot of shields, but how much will that matter? No clue. I should have taken out the loan. I actually should have taken out the loan. You want to know why I'm winning this right now, though? Because he's not upgrading his units. Do you see all the yellow arrows on his side? He's not leveling anything up. He's focused on buying, but instead, he's competing with a level 8 marksman that deals 43,000 damage a shot. It can 4-shot his freaking fortress. That's the problem with going all in on like buying new units instead of going, also, thank you, Zatal, thank you for the drink, Bacchosaurus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He went all in on buying new units, buying new techs, instead of accepting the fact that, hey, you need to upgrade the units you have. You have to dedicate yourself. You can't be halfway. You can't, like, be questioning your decision. You have to go all in on the units that you originally buy, because you need those levels. Levels are the most important thing for your units in this game. GG's. Level? Yes. Your units can level up.